confident do a few things that are very useful to continue to feel confident in the moment. Now, here's what they do. When they walk into situations, new situations where there's some aspect of performance, they're very focused on their goals, what they want to have accomplished in that time. If they're thinking about, oh, the last interview didn't go so well, immediately they're going to lose steam. So if you focus on task, that's really useful. If you focus on fears, anxieties from the past, that isn't going to work at all. The second thing that confident people do is that they have in their head a tape, we call it the highlight reel, of experiences they had when they were doing really well, when they were at the top of their game, when they were in the flow, when everything they said was right. And that's what they're thinking about when they walk in to that performance experience. They're recalling all the times that they did really, really well. That's what they're programming their mind to remember. And it uplifts the body, it really programs the mind, and then they're able to replicate what they did when they were so successful. They don't negative screen. And one of the things that people who don't have confidence tend to do is they tend to focus on what or how they did poorly in circumstances. So let's say you go for a job interview. You do quite well on the job interview. Maybe 95% of what you do is perfect. You've got the right answer, are thoughtful, your presentation of self is strong, but 5% of your answers may be a little weak. The person without confidence, when they leave that job interview, is likely to focus on that 5%. And the next day, after the interview, that 5% is 50%. It's 75% in their mind. A week transpires, and all they can think of is how poorly they did on that interview, because they're focused on the 5% of that interview that went poorly, and not on the 95% that went well. The confident person is focused on the 95%, much more balanced view of their performance. And when you focus on that, that programs you when you walk into a new experience to do well.